Hey guys, this is Nathan, that album reviewer guy here, and I'm going to be reviewing the debut album from Royal Blood, which is a self-titled album. Royal Blood, they came out on the scene late last year, pretty much, and their song Out of the Black went everywhere on the charts and whatnot, and rightfully so. I mean, it's not bad by any means. I believe made it to number 2 on the rock charts, and one other places. Probably got high on the alternative charts too. It's not a bad song. They released an EP either late last year or early this year. I'm not too sure, but I think it was late last year though. They had 4 songs on it, and I think, if I remember correctly, all 4 of them are on this album. Could be wrong about that, but whatever. I know Out of the Black is on the album and on the EP. But regardless of my lack of research, Royal Blood, they kind of remind me of the White Stripes. Obviously because they're a duo, and their styles are similar as well. Like, they got the whole garage / noise rock alternative mesh going on. So it's a similarity that you can definitely see. Now let's get into the album track by track. It opens up with Out of the Black. It's a song that I was really getting into the more I heard it. I mean, it's no wonder that this song got as high as it did on the charts. Great tune. I mean, the lyrics, the instrumentals. I just like the intro where it goes, just that. It's just excellent song. Then we get into Come On Over, which has some nice instrumentation, but the overall feel of the song doesn't really pull me in. Figure It Out is one that I wasn't really into at first, but the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. The chorus is quite enjoyable, and it has a nice groove and beat going forward as well. Then we get into You Can Be So Cruel, which has a nice bass riff in the intro, and then the drums are added afterwards. The vocals mesh well with the instrumentals in this track, and it has a nice groove and feel to it. Then we get into Blood Hands, which has a bit of a slower and more mellow track. Well, I should say, not has. But it's a nice change in pace. We get into Little Monster after that, which has some nice bass riffs, and I also enjoy the lyrics on this track. Loose Change is another track that has some solid riffs. This track reminds me the most of the White Stripes, especially the way Mike's vocals are presented in this track. I mean, he sounds very similar to Jack White, without a doubt. Now we get into Careless. Careless is a solid track, but other than a riff, nothing really stands out to me about it. It has one decent bass riff, that's about it. Ten-Tonne Skeletons has a rocking intro, and the instrumentals from the intro carry on to other parts of the song, and the vocal presentation on this track is phenomenal, without a doubt. And finally we have Better Strangers, which opens up with the drum intro, then it goes into the vocals and the bass. The track has a more blues rock feel to it. I'm not going to say this track is one of my favorites, but it's definitely a solid track without a doubt. Favorites on the album: Out of the Black, Figure It Out, Blood Hands, Little Monster, Ten-Tonne Skeletons, Royal Blood, self-titled album, 9 out of 10. Great job. If it weren't for a couple of hiccups, I would have gotten a 10. But there were just some moments that didn't really impress me on the album. But it is what it is. Not every album can get a perfect score, and not every album does. Not from me, or anyone for that matter. But Royal Blood did a great job with this album. Now, this is a debut effort, and it's a great debut effort. This is what I really like about debut efforts this year. Killer Be Killed's debut album, Nothing More's technically debut album, their first major release. Caleb Johnson's debut album, this debut album, I mean, for the most part, because there were, you know, like hardest debut albums I didn't enjoy all that much. But, you know, for the most part, debut albums have been good this year, and that's what I like. That's what I like. This is why I got an album reviewing, to review good music, to review music that I might not enjoy, to review music. I've been doing that for roughly the past 9 months. I haven't gotten that far as subscribers go, but whatever, you know, it takes time. Anyway, I apologize for that rant and whatnot, but Royal Blood, great band, without a doubt. This was a fantastic debut album, 9 out of 10, I keep saying it, but this is what it gets. This is what it gets, and it deserves it, without a doubt. What did you guys think of the album? What do you want me to review next? Next, I will be reviewing the new 1,000 Foot Crutch album, the new In Flames album, more albums. Just trying to get caught up. Like my Facebook, Ask FM, ask me questions. Do it. Do it. Alright. Well, that's it for this video. ThatAlbumReviewerGuy, signing off.